Have you ever tried diving into J.R.R. Tolkien's universe outside of The Lord of the Rings, only to realize you're looking at thousands of years of history? Let's fix that. Today, we're breaking down what the Silmarillion is actually about, how Middle-earth's timeline works, and a massive piece of Lord of the Rings news involving Stephen Colbert? First up, the Silmarillion. Published posthumously in 1977 by J.R.R. Tolkien's son, Christopher, this book isn't a traditional novel with a single hero. Think of it as the Bible or the ancient mythology of Middle-earth. It starts with a cosmic musical creation myth, catalogs the gods and divine spirits, and then dives into its main event, the First Age. This is the tragic, bloody story of the Silmarils, 3 brilliant jewels stolen by the original Dark Lord, Morgoth. So, does it take place before or after The Lord of the Rings? Almost entirely before. It sets up the history, the races, and the ancient evils that eventually lead to Frodo's journey thousands of years later. Speaking of history, how many ages are actually in this universe? The First Age was all about the wars against Morgoth over those glowing jewels. The Second Age lasted over 3,400 years, featuring the rise and catastrophic fall of the island kingdom of Numenor, and Sauron first forging the Rings of Power. The Third Age is where The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings take place, wrapping up with the destruction of the One Ring. The Fourth Age begins with Aragorn's coronation and the fading of magic as the dominion of men takes over. As for the Fifth, Sixth, and Seventh Ages, Tolkien viewed Middle-earth as the actual ancient prehistory of our real Earth, meaning the modern day sits somewhere in the Sixth or Seventh Age. Now, for the big question, is anyone writing a continuation? Officially, the Tolkien estate guards the literary rights fiercely. No modern author is writing book sequels. However, a massive movie project was recently announced that bends the rules in the best way possible. Comedian, massive Tolkien nerd, and former late-night host Stephen Colbert is co-writing a live-action film project with Peter Jackson titled The Lord of the Rings: Shadow of the Past. It uses a clever framing device. The story is set 14 years after Frodo's death. Older versions of Sam, Merry, and Pippin set out to retrace their original steps, while Sam's daughter, Eleanor, uncovers a secret hinting that the War of the Ring nearly failed before it even started. The real genius of it? Colbert is using this framing device to finally adapt the early chapters of the Fellowship of the Ring, like Tom Bombadil and the Barrow Downs, that Peter Jackson's original movies skipped. What do you think about Stephen Colbert writing a Middle-earth film? Are you brave enough to tackle the Silmarillion? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one.